Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to Scottsburg Board of Works and Safety. This is January the 10th, 2024, year of our Lord. We begin by our call to order, and we've just done that. We'll go now to our clerk treasurer, Jan Hardy, for a roll call.
Mayor Amy.
Here.
Karen Gracious. Here. Tom Lewis.
Here. Thank you. Next, we have the approval of minutes, December 27th, 23. So if you've had the time to peruse the minutes and you see no questions, comments, or misspells, we'll take a motion to accept the minutes presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Thank you, Ms. Gracious. Mr. Lewis, there's motion made and passed. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Next thing we have is promotion of Terry Walker, and this is with the elected department. This goes to Miss Emily. What's this about, Miss Emily?
Willie has requested that Terry Walker will be promoted from a lineman to electric distribution foreman. And this will be effective, or we're gonna make it effective for this past Monday, the 7th, or Sunday, 1/7/24. And his pay will be $47.35 an hour.
Okay. What questions do you guys have about that?
Is he taking somebody else's place, or?
No, it's
this
just
is
an
a
open,
new
just an
position?
open position.
Oh, it's been open for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay, make a motion to approve the promotion.
Tom Lewis makes the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Gracious seconds that. Any other questions? Terry's a good guy and lineman and does a great job. So hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous, thank you very much. Next thing we have is a new hire by the street department.
That's me again.
Miss Emily.
We have a new hire for the street department. His name is Ashton Lane. He'll be taking the position of street truck driver / laborer. He's going to start tomorrow on January the 11th. His pay will be $21.68 an hour, and I'm going to go ahead and add his cell phone stipend in there too. It will be $50 a month.
Okay.
Do we wish to prorate one, put it on the next one since he's gonna be,
Yeah, we can prorate
got a half
January.
a month here? Okay.
So is that the street department typically get something?
Yes, all them.
Yes.
Will, yeah.
There are many times where they can be called out after hours. So, and we're contacting them always in areas like that.
I'll make a motion we approve the new hire.
Tom Lewis makes the motion for the new hire there with the cell phone stipend, and it's prorated. Is that what you want to say?
We're gonna prorate it for January.
For January.
Yes.
Right. And Karen Gracious
Be
seconds
paid in
that.
February.
And any other questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you very much. Next is Miss Emily again, mass waiver.
We have a waiver for a month from today. This is for Mayberry Comes to Scottsburg. They're doing a kickoff event at Mid-America. So they're going to do a fundraiser breakfast, and then they're going to do a show with one of the people from Mayberry. So they're paid for the presentation hall for the show, but they're requesting the waiver for the kitchen and the lobby area for the breakfast portion of the event.
Okay, so kind of half and half. So, any questions about that? Okay.
No
Go ahead.
questions about that. I still would like to see on the waiver form that they fill this out, because it says it has to be 30. I know this was 30.
There's a blank on the bottom. That's my fault. I didn't put what day I received it, but I got it yesterday.
Well, I mean, I think they should put the day they fill it out.
Okay.
You think? Or fill this one out? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just had the date
You didn't fill
received.
it.
I added that date received by the
Okay.
office in there.
It doesn't matter on this one, because this is a month out, but
Mhm.
we've gotten some that it's the next week.
Yeah.
Yes,
How do we approve it? 30, if we don't know when they submitted it? Okay.
yes.
I'll make a motion we approve this waiver.
And I'll second.
Tom Lewis makes the motion. seconded by Karen Gricius on the mask waiver. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you very much. Next, we have approval of police shift differential pay by the one and only Dave Harden, our chief of police, and Jan Harden.
What we got here is part of our, what the council approved last year to retain and hopefully keeps the people here at the department. They got a shift differential. They're gonna pay $1,200 a year per person, and it's gonna be paid quarterly. It's only gonna affect about 5 officers at night, the ones that work mostly night shift, and be paid $300 quarterly. And what we wanted to say, shift differential will be paid to police officers when the majority of regular scheduled non-overtime hours worked fall between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. They will be paid quarterly in the amount of $300. And through Jan's office, I will be the one that will see how they do that, and I will submit a form to her when they pay the clothing allowance.
So this is if they spend more than half of their time, is that,
Yeah, yeah, because their shift will start at 8,
okay,
so it's going to be the ones that work 8 p to 6 a.
okay.
Yeah,
So is it routinely the same people, or? is
Yeah,
that
yes.
alternate?
yeah, it'll be routinely the same.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. I have no objection. I'll make a motion to approve.
Tom Lewis makes a motion, is there a second?
I second.
Karen Gricius seconds that. Chief, do you have any other empty, opens, you have one
We got
spot?
one more, and next Tuesday, we're doing the agility on that. We were a little concerned today that the outside running is supposed to be like, what, 4 degrees or something, so.
Makes them run faster, chief.
We talked to the high school, we didn't want to injure anybody, so we talked to the high school, we're gonna do it down at the main gym down there inside.
Oh,
And keep track of it that way. It's a mile and a half, and they gotta do it under a certain amount of time. That's the beginning process, that's what we do, so.
so we're not gonna do the mountain man.
No,
You know,
no, I figure that's a little too cold to be out there running.
well, okay. So, well, that sounds positive. By the way, I've seen some of your officers as well alongside the road, and they're doing fantastic job. I like to see them out there clocking people, doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So that was just a sidebar, sorry about that. What questions do you have about the shift differential before we take a vote?
That's already been answered. so.
Okay. And we have a motion to approve the police shift differential pay?
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, sorry about that. Second. So we have a motion second. No other questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Thank you very much. Next thing we have is the Robin E. Memorial Fund distribution request from the Scott County Community Foundation to Parks Donation Restricted Fund. That's Jan.
Okay, this is pretty much something that we've had. We have an endowment fund that was left to us by Robin E. And as we look ahead, I wanted the minutes to show the Parks Board has been approving these distributions in the past, but I would like for this to also be in the minutes for the Board of Works. So if ever we tried to track that money and to be sure where it went, we have a better record of it. So that's just what we're asking, that we can take. It's like $4,697, and it is very specific, is that type of endowment that it can only be used for something in the park. And Jerry has something already purchased that, and he also will have to use part of his budgeted money, but the leftover will go into that restricted parks donation fund. So,
Do we have a motion to go forward with this distribution?
I'll make a motion to move forward with
Karen
this.
Gricius makes a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Tom Lewis seconds that. I want to tell you, the Scott County Community Foundation handles that money, and they handle the investment part of it. And they had a 13% return. I thought it was just fantastic. So, and the Parks doesn't get all of that. You can't take anything out of the principal. It's just from the interest that's being derived. But 13% I thought was fantastic on investment.
and I think we've taken about 6,000 out of it over the years. I'm not sure what year it began, but anyway, yeah. And Jerry's used it in the park, so that's
Yeah,
good.
very positive. We had a Parks meeting last night, and any of you would like to be part of that, you're more than welcome to come, because we want to see parks this next 4 years really, I want to try to concentrate on parks, really blossom go forward with things. So a lot of, I hope to be a lot of things going on there, so. Okay, we've had a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Unanimous, thank you very much. Next, we have approval of the voice addendum, 1 to software license agreement, and that's by Jan Hardy as well.
I would just like approval for the mayor to sign this. I received, this is our software provider for my office. And in November, they want to do like an automatic renewal, auto renewal, so that the maintenance would continue. I sent this to Josh and he did not see any problem with it. So I would just like approval for the mayor to sign this agreement.
Thomas makes a motion, is there a second? Second, okay. My question is this is not with NISC, this is with the other.
No, this is with boys. He's done. Uh-huh.
Okay. Any questions, comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous, thank you very much. Next, we have claim approval.
And that would be open for a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
Ken Gracious makes the motion.
Second.
Tom Lewis seconds. Any other questions about any of these claims? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye, unanimous, thank you very much. What announcements do we have? Frosty the Snowman just go by? I mean, it's gonna turn cold. That's what it looks like to me. So I guess we don't have any announcements. Anything else? Hearing none, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're adjourned. Thank you so very much. Have a great